here are this week's Pool Together community podcast highlights.
And if you think about investing, the reason startup investments end up great for most people is because they're not liquid, so they can't sell it. Because holding on to something and not selling it when it's worth 100x, 500x is kind of stupid.
So how'd you land Coinbase? How'd that happen?
Yeah, Coinbase has been an amazing partner, and that was kudos to a lot of their creativity. And they're doing such awesome stuff with the wallet and real utility and real life use cases and using crypto for things like buying coffee and actually getting testnet funds and doing the Onchain summer and getting notifications so I can mint instantly in the wallet. And how we landed Coinbase, your original question, is they kind of saw the future too. We didn't see the future as us building this app and come to our app and get notifications in our app. We actually saw it as the opposite. And I hadn't actually felt for most things crypto in the last 15 years until I felt the experiences that they were building using messaging to drive the ability to send commerce globally, to send USDC for free to anyone in the world, to be able to do a coffee order with USDC for free without having a 3% fee to the actual cafe, and then to be able to just actually get notifications for things I care about and mint and buy and purchase things inside the wallet from the notification without having to go to a browser, use Apple Pay, log in, go to Shopify, none of that. And to be able to just do that all within a single application, I think starts to show the future in a very powerful way.
So if I switched wallets, I would have a different set of messaging.
No, it's not set to the wallet at all. It's set to the wallet address, which is the private key. The private key in the EOA address is what owns your communication. The wallet is just the view into your messages, just like you own your communication, like you own your assets.
Could you help me understand with XMTP, what is specifically on-chain, what is specifically off-chain, and why those decisions were made?
Yeah, the messages are stored off-chain. And early on, we were exploring, sending messages on-chain, putting in an NFT metadata, et cetera. If you get into one, security, and two, scalability, it's just really not an option. But we do use on-chain identities, and that to us is very important. And so the public-private key pair of an EOA is the way that it works today. But we're not tied to a chain. So we're not chain dependent. We're chain agnostic. We're identity agnostic. And really in the future, any identity should be able to securely communicate with any other identity. And those messages should be encrypted and delivered in a decentralized node network, but it is an off-chain network, not an on-chain network.
And then what else for the future? What's the future of Web3 messaging, Shane? Maybe leak a little off, it's fine. Whatever you want to do.
It's pretty simple for us. We're focused on working with all of the major inboxes and all of the major wallets to become the largest and ubiquitous communication network of all of Web3. We're all working on it together. And we see ourselves as stewards of the protocol, not owners of the protocol, and really looking to work with more and more developers to really build XMTP into a standard internet protocol, much like the largest standards of the past, TCP, IP, HTTP, SMS, SMTP, and we think XMTP can be just another global standard that's built to allow interoperable and secure communication between every messaging app in the world.
So any other final closing thoughts?
Yeah, just that DApp to user communication is starting to really, really be successful. Everyone's missing how to build relationships in Web3, and it's actually possible, but don't miss out on the opportunity to jump in and start doing it because it's just going to become more and more powerful, and it's already that powerful today. And, you should send me a message, ShaneMac.eth. I'm available on XMTP anytime. I use Converse and Coinbase Wallet and all of them, each one for different things they're great at, but I'm reachable on any of them.
Thanks for listening. You can download the full episode of this week's Pool Together community podcast on your favorite podcast app.